my hair.
Nice.
And I just got out of the shower like literally 5 seconds ago.
I've been trimming the lawn and I'm super sweaty.
Yeah. Should we go a little bit more?
Sure.
Okay. I'm Miriam. I'm
Chris.
Co-founder and CEO of Keto Chow. And check us out at ketochow.xyz.
That's right. I'm Chris. I'm the president, also co-founder, president, and I'm the tech guy behind Keto Chow. Jason says, hey, if you're brand new to Keto Chow, well, normally my hair is combed. And
normally I have makeup on.
Yeah. But we have a couple products that we make to make doing a ketogenic diet easy. Our main product is a meal replacement shake mix that you can mix up to hit the macros that work best for you. We also have some electrolytes that are awesome.
We do this daily live stream to keep you updated on all our Keto Chow happenings and help us on our journey.
And sometimes we're in the middle of Miriam getting ready and me doing yard work.
Yeah.
This is my amazing hair.
We would have done yard work, but it took longer to dye my hair than we thought.
Yeah, but I did Miriam's roots.
Yeah.
Hey!
And it actually looks pretty good. It's a little bit orangey, but it'll fade.
So Lucy says good morning. By the way, you keep hitting shaking the thing with your knee. Anyway, Lucy says good morning. Gip Goose is proud of you guys. Keep following your dreams and get you those goals.
Thank you.
Lisa says, there you are.
Yeah, sorry.
Lucy says good morning. Carla says good morning. Joy says, I just got my sample kit. The snickerdoodle is delicious.
That's awesome.
Yes, it is. It makes this amazing chaffles, too. Dana says, crazy hair day.
Yeah, it is.
Margaret says we need coffee. No, we don't need coffee.
We'll get ready soon.
Yeah, it's just...
I'm probably going to unbraid my hair and actually do it.
Yeah.
At least I'll do it for Mother's Day.
Move that over for you. Just a little bit. Okay. Now you won't bump it anymore.
I actually didn't touch it at all.
Oh. Okay.
So maybe it was Phantom.
The Phantom?
Because my leg hasn't touched it.
Okay. Carla says I actually bought the electrolytes. Kathy says good morning. And Patty says happy Saturday, Bears.
Happy Saturday, Patty.
So our day started with our daughter waking up our son. They were doing a thing for the mothers in the neighborhood, handing out pots with flowers in them.
With gloves and masks on.
It was funny when they first talked about it. They said, we're handing out flower pots. And I was like,
flower pots?
Is there anything in them? Anyway, so they were going to be doing that at 9. And Ruth looked at her watch when it was 5.
It was 4 something.
She said it was 5. Maybe it was. Anyway, she woke up Max like 3 hours early.
Yeah, he's in the bathroom and I hear her knocking and she's all, it's 4:47. And he's like, what? It's 4:47.
I woke you up too early.
What? I woke you up too early. I didn't even look really good at the clock. And I'm like, are you serious? It's Saturday and you're getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so we were supposed to have a lazy sleep-in day, but then, that woke us up. And I got up at like 5:30 and... Oh, no, I got up at 6. I eventually came back to bed, but around 7 o'clock this morning, I decided I needed to trim. Miriam wanted to do her roots.
Yep. So we did that first, which took like 30 minutes.
Yep.
And then he went and trimmed.
But I had to get
like grass.
I bet I do. I had to get the trimmers going again because they hadn't been started for like 6 or 7 months. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway. So, fun morning so far.
Yeah.
So yesterday I did 3 keto chows. I did have some pulled pork and the last little piece of brisket because I didn't want it to go bad. Yeah, it was good. Today I think I'm just doing 3 keto chows.
I might do that too. I had keto chow ice cream yesterday and it was so good. So I kind of want another one, but I have to make it.
Oh, yeah, because you have to make it up with heavy cream. Yeah, we have a lot. You know what? I might have some of that today, too. I should mix up a chocolate this morning and have that for lunch.
Well, we're going to have a big dinner for Mother's Day tomorrow.
Yeah, we are.
So we'll have 1 meal a day tomorrow.
We've got prime rib in the sous vide. So it was previously smoked, then frozen, then vacuum sealed. Now it's in the sous vide. I like to put it in there for at least 48 hours at like 134 degrees, which is kind of a low and slow. And the idea is you can cut it with a fork and it's amazing.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. And have jalapeno poppers.
Okay. So Patty says, I had root beer float ice cream for dinner last night. I'm looking forward to having it again today. We need to put bacon in the fridge so we can use that.
Oh, yeah.
Because right now it's all frozen.
Yeah.
So what else we got going on today? I'm supposed to spend...
I don't even know what day it is.
Well, so I'm supposed to spend time with Max.
I'm supposed to spend time with Ruth.
Yep. And so my time with Max is going to be checking up on his homework because I don't think he's doing it. I'm going to help Sam
with homework too. He's really behind. But I worked really hard with him yesterday and he got probably 10 assignments done. So.
Nice. Ooh, there's motion at my front door. Shh.
I wonder if it's a kid with a flower pot with flowers inside.
Oh, so they were meeting up at the park and then spreading out?
Yeah.
Patty's going to do pulled pork with the Alterna Sweets barbecue sauce.
That's what we've been eating.
That's a door for you.
There we go. I'll go get it.
So, jalapeno poppers do sound good. And it's simply, we just take the jalapenos. Well, you see, you cut the end off. My mom got me this jalapeno corer, I guess it is. It looks like a little corkscrew thing. Looks like a pigtail, actually, with a big flat blade. But you just scoop it out, and all the seeds come out, and it works really well. So we just scoop out the stuff, cut it in half, fill it up with cream cheese, and wrap bacon around it. We used to put toothpicks through it, but then we realized you don't need to.
Here's our pot.
Oh, nice. Happy Mother's Day.
It's not a potted plant.
It's a waterfall lobella.
Okay.
Okay, now you can hold it. Thank you.
Potted plant.
Dory says, Happy Saturday from Alberta.
Put your face in here real fast, Sammy. No, not the plant. The plant was already in there.
I'm hiding behind flowers.
Okay. So, anything else you want to talk about?
I can't remember. Jalapeno poppers do sound good.
Yeah.
We talked about what we're doing today and tomorrow.
Yep.
Right? And what are we going to do next week?
I don't know.
Something.
Mostly Keto Chow. So we're definitely gonna go camping next week, I think.
Are you gonna start working out next week?
I should probably get back into doing that now that I'm back at the office, huh?
Yeah.
So not a bad idea.
I got out of doing that because we were doing it at 8 o'clock in the morning and then we were leaving close to 8 o'clock. So I didn't exercise all last week, but I'll get better. It's just moving because I'm hitting this into that because I'm like, I'm not touching my knee to it. There we go. Got it.
Anyway. Okay. Well, you ready to go?
Yeah, I hope everybody has a good day and get my makeup on and I'll look a little bit more presentable.
Mark has a very, very good question. Do I need to be concerned about the amount of sweetener in a Keto Chow replacement meal spiking my insulin level? So anything that is sweet, anything. We're talking stevia, we're talking monk fruit, we're talking aspartame, we're talking sugar, we're talking anything. Even erythritol and those. Anything that is sweet is going to cause an insulin response. Period. That's it. Now, whether or not there's actually going to be glucose coming along with that is a completely different thing entirely. Now, the amount of sweetener in Keto Chow is 0.08 grams per meal. So even if that was pure glucose, the amount that would raise your glucose level it's like 1 or 2 points.
Well, and he said spiking it.
Yeah,
it'll release insulin, but it shouldn't spike it.
And the problem is the term spike. What do you mean by spike? Are we talking a 3-point rise in insulin, which would be significant? Are we talking a 0.1 rise over the course of 3 or 4 hours, which is the same sort of thing you would get from eating meat? The only thing that does not raise insulin is fat, and that's if it's just pure fat. Everything else raises insulin. So, in my experience, eating Keto Chow raises your insulin about as much as eating meat. So, but the problem is to actually measure that, you have to go to a lab and get blood tests. So when you hear
You can usually tell by a glucose test if your insulin is going to rise, but you just don't know how much.
Yeah. And the problem is people use the term spike my insulin, kick me out of ketosis.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty generic terms.
Well, and it depends on how metabolically flexible you are.
That too, as well. Carolyn says, Keto Chow to break a stall, how to? That actually works really well.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the best resource for that, Two Crazy Ketos last year did a video series where they had just Keto Chow for 7 days. Didn't eat anything else. And so we're really close to Keto Chow, and so we're very familiar with it. It was kind of refreshing to see Joe and Rachel go through and do a 7-day Keto Chow challenge. And they, started off not knowing a lot about it, and then they learned about it and they posted their experience. And it was really cool to see from their point of view, all the stuff that they were going through.
Did you say they're on the Two Crazy Ketos?
Yeah, Two Crazy Ketos with a K.
Yeah.
And that's on YouTube. But yeah, if you just want to get into it, I mean, you could, if you really want to break a stall, there's a couple ways to do it. Go carnivore.
Mm-hmm.
Do
3 Keto Chows a day, 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
No snacking. You just have to make sure you get enough fat or you'll be hungry.
Do a 72-hour fast.
Yep. Fasting is
That's
awesome. We're actually going to do some stuff with fasting method in July together, and I think we're going to do a fast.
Okay.
So that'd be cool.
All right. Kathy says good morning. Happy says going to start moving more too.
Yeah, Happy.
All right.
Me and you.
Well, I need to get back to not mowing the lawn.
You go
trimming the lawn because I haven't done the backyard at all.
And then if you get done, then Haley can mow, and then it'll be easier.
No, then she doesn't have an excuse. Yeah.
You left a bunch of grass on the sidewalk.
That's right. She's got to clear it up. All right. Carla says Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there.
Everybody else.
Whether you are a woman who is a mother or you're a human who had or has a mother, Happy Mother's Day to all of you. So anyway, it's kind of like when we do the fathers and sons camp out and people are like, well, I don't have any kids. I'm like,
do you have
you've got a father. You could bring him. Anyway. All right. So long. See you later.
Bye.